the Public Communication Services collect call from...
Oh, yeah, this is Steve for a minute.
An inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Hello. Hello there. How you doing?
I'm all right, just relaxing because I'm very tired.
Oh, yeah? Oh.
I've had a very busy 2 days. I didn't get to bed last night till almost midnight.
Oh.
I had to get up at 6 this morning.
Oh.
So, and then drive through rain and everything else. I'm tired.
Oh.
So I'm just relaxing. We're going to bed probably about an hour and a half.
Oh. I don't know.
So how are things with you?
I guess good.
Well, that's good.
You haven't seen Ma.
Uh-huh. How did that go?
Good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's been doing good. Yeah. Well, there ain't no more trouble over there.
No.
So everything can be good now.
Yeah, everything's going fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Sunshine called here today.
Oh, yeah?
Because we didn't get a chance to go to church today with us and our, what we had to do, we didn't get a chance to go, but she did call this afternoon.
Yeah.
She says that she's taking care of the phone bills, so you can call over there now.
Oh, yeah?
And she says she was talking to her lawyer either Monday or Tuesday about getting that thing lifted.
Yeah. Mm. So she don't know when?
Well, she says she's going to try either Monday or Tuesday. She's not sure when.
Oh, she didn't do it yet?
Well, she talked to your lawyer.
Oh, she talked to mine?
Sure, yeah, she's going to try talking to hers either Monday or Tuesday to have it worked out, you know. I mean, what I heard is she talked to him already, and he was going to check in on it, and he thought he would have it done by Friday, but she hasn't heard nothing yet, so she's going to call him either Monday or Tuesday to find out.
Oh.
She hasn't made up her mind yet exactly when.
Oh. Yeah, I see my lawyer tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah, I see somebody else was over there, huh?
Who?
Laura?
Or,
From New York?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. They were going to go over there Friday or something or Saturday. I don't know. I know they were staying in Oshkosh at a motel or something.
See, I didn't know. Nobody told me, so I don't know.
Yeah. And then Laura brings up Debbie. I said, where's all that coming from?
I don't know, but I don't believe it. I think they're just coming up with it because I don't think she was around. None that I know of. If she was, or when she didn't come and stop by us that I know of, or we would have heard about it. So I don't believe that happened. So that's a clock that they're giving you.
Well, that was the last time before they went to when they stopped from here and they went over there.
Well, whoever did it, that's a clock because that was not true that I know of. But I know when Sunshine called over here, she also says that because the way you've been getting, because the way you're sounding with everybody else, because you listen, she says that she got them talking to, what was it, your sister, I believe.
I don't talk to her.
Well, she did.
Yeah.
And she says that she hasn't talked to your parents in...
A long time.
Well, yeah, ever since Sunshine moved and left. She hasn't talked to her since.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Well, that's not what she said.
Well, Barbara's been talking to Ma and Dad.
Well...
Just probably a week and a half ago they stopped.
Well, but all I know is they're pulling a whole bunch of stuff again, is what she was telling me, so...
Well, who is? Ma and Dad?
People, anybody over there. I don't know exactly who it is, but that's what she told me, so...
No.
I'm just telling you that you got to be very careful because I said, Sunshine right now, that's why she says. She even told me, she told me and she told your lawyer everything. She does not want the car.
Yeah.
She doesn't want it because of this wishy-washy stuff. You know, one time you're saying you love her and everything else, and then the next time it's, you know, you don't trust her, you don't know if you can trust her, or this or that. And the next one is, you know, you love her, you want to give her this. And the next one is you don't know, you know, so...
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to relay the message saying she don't want the car, and if you're going to keep being wishy-washy, I said she's just going to forget it.
then she can do whatever she wants. She got an attitude like that. She's supposed to be in God's house.
She's getting the D, and I said, well, and part of it, you can't blame her. I mean, considering the stuff, all the mess going on.
Well, there ain't nothing going on, though.
Well, I don't know. How does she know that? That's why I said, when you guys can talk, then you guys can talk and work all these things out.
See, why is she?
That's all I can tell you.
Why is she talking to Barbara? Barbara don't know nothing.
Well, I don't know, but I said she just talked to her probably that one day. I don't know.
No, Barbara ain't got nothing to do with the family no more.
And why is that?
Because of Scott. Nobody likes Scott. Not even her kids don't even like him.
Well, when I talk to her again, I guess I can let her know that. So.
Yeah, they got nothing to do with nobody no more. So that's why Barbara told Brendan to write that letter and tell what would happen and tell the truth. No. If Barbara don't say nothing to nobody no more. The only one she talks to is Chucky. That's it. Otherwise, she don't talk to nobody. She don't call Ma no more, or Ma don't call her no more. Otherwise, they used to talk. No.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know any of the mess. I said, I'm basically just being the middleman's all I am, because I said, all I've been doing, I don't know much of nothing but what I see on the news, what you tell me, and what she tells me. Yeah. That's about all I know.
Yeah. But see, she believes in everybody else, too. And it's just the same thing, ain't it? And I don't even I can't talk to Barbara. They put a block on the phone. So I can't call them at all. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But see, I don't know.
Yeah. So I got nothing to do with Barbara no more. You know? If they want to act like that, they can act like that. You know? But Mom and Dad are decent. They don't say nothing. When I told Dad, he told me I'll find a girlfriend. I said, I already got one. I said, well, she's an Oshkosh. Oh, then I won't talk bad about her or nothing. It's okay. So they're getting up and everything's going good.
No, and otherwise, yeah, everything is going good.
Well.
I mean, she's working on getting married, so as soon as that's done, then you guys can talk.
Yeah.
But I said, she's taking care of the phone bills now, so that's you and that's off. I mean, you probably could at least call over there and talk to her at least once for sure.
Yeah.
I just be careful just so you don't run it up too much, because I don't know how much, she's making or nothing, how much you can truly pay, considering it's a pretty big bill, so that's all I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, as long as she got trust in me, and I don't hear no more about Debbie or whatever, it's fine.
No, I'm just saying, see, she's just like you. You don't trust her because you think she's talking to all these people, and she don't trust you because she thinks you're talking to her. So.
But she got a block on the phone. Huh? I get letters?
I heard I said she was talking to me at the exact same time you were saying something.
Oh.
Sorry. I can't hear. I hear one from one ear and one out of the other ear, and I'm trying to think it, okay, I'm trying to get everything here. But according to her, she says Sunshine isn't calling anybody because Pastor will let her do that.
No.
I mean, because I said Pastor always knows who's on the phone and who she's calling and everything else.
Oh, yeah, and with the phone bill.
Right. So that's why I said I know she's not talking to anybody. So you don't have to worry anything about that because she isn't calling anybody. I said she's in a new life, so you don't never have to worry about her calling anybody. Okay. She's just more concerned about you.
She don't have to worry about me.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Well, you say that, but like I said,
No, but she said that too. If she's got that new life now, she got to have something.
You know?
If I got it here, I'm trusting her to go to work and everything else.
And well, that she is doing.
And that's why I told her to go to Oshkosh anyway. So she can get on her feet. Because there, it would have been over already. What a week after that, it would have been over. If she wouldn't have moved there that time, within a week, it would have been all over.
Well, everything's going well now, so I know that.
As long as she got trust in me, there's no problem. You know, because I don't know sometimes if I'm in her life or I ain't. You know, I don't see nothing done from her. I don't see her calling her lawyers all the time and bugging them. You know, trying to get this lifted.
Well, part of it is, I said, you remember, she has a hard time calling when it got to the real high phone bill.
Or,
She can't call much either.
you know, but that don't cost much to, she's just calling her lawyer.
No, it don't cost that much, but when you already got a high bill, no matter how long it takes, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Because her lawyer may not have been in a couple of times either when she tried too, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, see, I don't know, but I know she's starting to get things worked out here too, so.
You know, see, it seemed like there was nothing going on. Until I got a little antsy with Catherine. And then now stuff is starting to happen. You know?
Yeah, and that's something else. I'm going to tell you to be careful, because sometimes you call her, and she'll start wording it wrong. You may not word it exactly how you put it or something, and the next thing you know, I said, oh, you'll just make more problems than making it better.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you know that, too, because sometimes she does that.
Yeah.
I even told her, I told her yesterday, I told her, if we felt all right, we might try to stop by today. But I said, I didn't guarantee anything. She called on the phone telling us that she was expecting us because I told her that we were coming today. I didn't tell her we were coming today. I said, if we felt all right. I said, I didn't know. It depends on how we felt.
Yeah.
You know, because we knew what all the stuff, you know, we weren't sure when we'd be back and everything else.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we were so blasted tired. I said, she was sleeping almost all the way back, part of the way up there. I was almost falling asleep driving the rest of the way home.
Oh,
So,
where did you have to go for that?
Milwaukee.
That's where the wedding was?
No. The wedding was in Wapaka.
Oh.
I had to go to drive to Milwaukee to the airport this morning.
Oh. Oh.
Because right now they're on their way to Honolulu.
Oh. So how did Sunshine do?
Well, Sunshine was fine. She wasn't there.
Oh, how come?
No, I don't know exactly why, but she wasn't there. Maybe part of it she might not have been invited either, because it was only it wasn't a real big church. The church itself only held about 20 people, and probably I'd only say maybe 15 of that would have been adults.
Oh.
It was very small, so almost everybody sat outside.
Oh.
So they didn't hear much of the service at all, but the service only lasted about 20 minutes.
Oh. Yeah.
They just do all the setup, you know, and then when they're done, you get all the pictures, you know, and all of that stuff, you know, and I mean, the place is a beautiful place and beautiful scenery, but, you know,
Yeah.
with all the stuff that was going on, and then I had to take all the sound equipment and then bring all the sound equipment back. And,
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Now, my knee was very sore yesterday when I was done. My knee was really hurting.
Yeah.
We had a real good dinner, though. She had steak on shrimp.
Oh.
So, I mean, that was pretty good.
Yeah. That was a little expensive, too.
Yeah.
You know.
So that's why I said, you know, we were fed pretty good, and I mean, they were nice, and then when they got home here, they opened up their presents.
Yeah.
They didn't want everybody else. It was only basically us two and them two. You know, nobody else was here. So.
Yeah.
But by the time we got them talking and everything else and figuring out everything, by the time we got to, you know, going to bed, it was almost midnight when we were going to bed. So,
Yeah.
So I said, we didn't get a lot of sleep. So we're very tired. And
at least you had a good time.
oh yeah, everything went well. She looked awesome. He looked good, you know. And so I mean, everything went well.
Yeah. That's good.
But as long as everything's going good with you, well,
Yeah.
I said when I see her, I can relay the message, because I don't know when I'll see her, but I will see her, I'm sure, sometime this week, I'm sure.
Why, is that long distance from you?
Well, it is, but I mean,
Oh.
we can use the computer, so it don't cost nothing.
Oh.
But we have local long distance we can call, you know,
Yeah.
people close in the area we can call and it don't cost us anything.
Oh.
They just won't let us call real long, you know, far distance. Like even from here to Kenosha or
Yeah.
from here to Milwaukee or something like that,
Yeah.
they consider too long the distance.
Oh, does Catherine got a computer?
No.
Oh. Oh.
No. I do, but she doesn't.
Oh.
Well, we have it. We can use it over the computer. We got a special thing to the computer.
Oh.
How do you think we got our 1-800 number?
Oh.
I can call anybody in the world with the 1-800 number, and basically, and it doesn't cost me a thing.
Oh.
I pay a monthly fee, and that's all I do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 Yeah, tell her don't worry about nothing. If she gets her license, I'll give her the car.
Well, she doesn't even want the car. That's the problem. Right now she doesn't even want the car.
Yeah.
But she's not trusting you.
I don't know why.
Well,
What can go on between me and Debbie?
well, I don't know. See, I don't know, and I don't think anything can.
No, it
And I
can't.
said, that's not me. When you say you're not, but then when she comes to visit you, I mean, what is she supposed to think? I didn't tell her anything about the last one. I made sure I wasn't going to tell her.
No.
I didn't say nothing, and I made sure I didn't tell Pastor about it either.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't need to know. They don't need to know.
No, I wouldn't say not to them either.
But that's what I'm telling you.
But see,
Every time she hears something like that, that's what she thinks.
well, that's between Ma and her, though.
Well, it might be, but I'm still telling you.
Yeah.
She comes to visit you, I told you, even if it's for what you say is good news, I said maybe it is in that point for you. But, I mean, you got to make sure you put your foot down. I mean, and just to have your mom. She don't need to come along. She don't need to be involved. She don't need to do nothing.
Oh, she can't come and see me. She ain't on my visiting list.
No, that's good.
Yeah, well, she's been off quite a while already.
Right, well, I mean, but
Yeah.
even with your mom and stuff, I mean, I've heard already she comes to the trial and she sits right next to your parents during the trial.
Yeah, well,
Your parents love her for that. They love being her. They'd rather see you two together. I'm almost sure of that.
yeah, well, they don't. I got everybody on my side.
Well,
Yeah,
I know. Well, and that, I mean, I can understand having her on the side, but even her going to the court,
Yeah.
well, she gets to be there and Sunshine can't be there. Sunshine can't see you. She can't hear you. She can't do nothing. So how do you think she feels?
Well, I figured maybe she'd be working a little bit harder then, so she could come up.
You got to remember she's trying to get on with her life because she's got a job now, so she's got to work, so she's got to pay attention to her job too.
Yeah, but you got it in the morning when she's off.
Well, she's only off on weekends that I know of.
Yeah, but you got all morning.
Only when she wakes up.
Oh, yeah, well, how long are you going to sleep?
I don't know. I don't know what her schedule is. I really don't know.
You figure she's home by 1 o'clock.
Probably. I'd be assuming that. But I don't know how long she'd stay up before she goes to bed.
Yeah.
Some people, used to come home and I'd be in bed in an hour.
Yeah.
For some people, I come home, they got to stay up 3 or 4 hours before they can go to sleep,
Yeah.
just to unwind. So I said, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not in her shoes. I can't answer that.
I know she likes the night time. She likes to get up. She used to sneak out the patio door at Ma's house in the middle of the night, so Ma couldn't hear her. But I don't know where she'd go. I don't know if she'd go over by Chucky or what.
Well, I doubt she'd do that. She'd probably just start wandering around and getting her night fresh air.
I know she'd be at the trailer almost at 1 o'clock and call Chucky on his cell phone.
I don't know.
There's a lot of
That's
that.
something you can talk to her about. But
Well, that's when I get out, though.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then yeah.
Yeah. I said I'll leave it all alone till I get out.
Okay.
And
that's the best thing. All I'm trying to do is tell her I'm trying to keep
Call
it
from
where
the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
as long as you leave the Debbie thing alone, I said, and don't worry about any of that stuff, and I mean, just leave her alone, make sure she stays completely away. I said, your trust can start working, because I said, she isn't talking to anybody, she isn't calling anybody, no nothing. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff.
even with that Bob.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff.
Because
You can't call anybody without Pastor knowing about it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that stuff, so you got to do some trusting in your own and trust her, but she's not doing nothing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I'll make sure I keep relaying the message that she trusts you because you're not doing nothing, and then you guys will be in good shape.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
otherwise, I said, pretty soon you guys keep pulling like you guys are pulling. I'm just going to say, fine, then break it off and go away.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I don't mind being the middleman, but I'm not going to keep getting where I got to defend the other person. That's not my job.
No.
You're supposed to defend each other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I do trust her. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sticking around this long.
Okay. Oh, yeah, and she's still holding on, and sometimes she don't know why.
Yeah.
So,
well, I know why. Because I'm in love.
okay, well, now you got it. So, okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, I said I know things are probably going to go well for you on Wednesday.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. I said I already got this feeling your lawyer's going to be doing something really, probably spectacular again. I can't say for sure, but I'm pretty sure he will.
Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday.
Oh, you got 2 of them?
Yeah.
I didn't know another one was Thursday.
Yeah. Both days.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I
You go
get
on Wednesday, and then you got another one right away on Thursday, too?
Yeah.
Why are they doing that?
It ain't enough time. There's about 12 people got to testify.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Another one of those long court things, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Now, I don't know what the lawyer's got or whatever. I know he's got a lot of good information, but I don't know if he's going to act on it right now. So that's why he's going to come up here tomorrow. We're going to talk. Now, investigators got some evidence, you know.
Oh, that's good.
So everything...
Anyway, I know I'm waiting to see the news so I can see what happens on the news.
Yeah, they got a lot of that on the news, don't they, with that letter?
Yeah?
Man, every station, every day.
Well, I haven't seen anything today. I haven't seen it today, because we watched the news at 5:30. I didn't see nothing today on it.
No. Amos said somebody seen it this morning.
Yeah, it might have been this morning. See, I never watch the morning news.
No.
I'm either going to work or I'm in bed, or like today we had to run, so
Yeah.
I never watch the morning news. I only watch the night news, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when I'm up in the morning, I watch the news, but most of the time I've been going to bed, you know.
I know I'm going to let you go, so, because we're going to watch one more movie here before we go to bed. Otherwise, we'd watch another show, but I figured we weren't going to go to bed quite that early, so we decided to watch another movie before we go to bed. But if we don't get home with the movie, then we're going to have to watch the other show, because I said I know we're going to bed early because we're so blasted tired.
Yeah.
And I got to paint this next week, so I know I'm going to be tired of that, too, so.
Why don't you just tell her I miss her and love her, and I can't wait to see her.
I will.
That's the main
Hopefully,
thing.
if everything goes well, like I said, you can call over there. I'm just saying, just try to limit the calls, you know, only there's so many,
Yeah.
because I don't know how high the bill is right now, and I know she's going to start paying on it, but I don't know how much she can pay, you know, right away, because she hasn't been working that long, so I know it ain't like she can throw, you know, a lot of money in, because she's got enough other stuff she's got to pay and stuff, too, so.
But she didn't say nothing about her license or nothing?
No, not yet, not that I know of. That's only because I don't know what you can do yet with it.
Oh,
She may have to pay some things off, or maybe she has to pay some fines or something. I don't really know all that she'd have to do yet to get it.
Well, she should be able to go to the judge in Oshkosh.
Well, she might, but it doesn't matter.
Well, that
If
would...
she owes fines, she has to pay the fine before she can get the license.
Well, the fines are not a clock, and that's $8,000. That's over $8,000.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter, because that covers the whole state. I don't care which judge she goes to. It covers the whole state. You can't just go to You can't just go to anyone because it's a DOT. The DOT covers the whole state.
Yeah.
So if you don't pay fines, I don't care where you are. I said, my license was suspended for 6 months at one time for a speeding ticket I got in Fond du Lac County.
Yeah.
Well, mine was gone for 6 months.
No.
But I still drove. I mean, but I said, thank God I didn't get caught.
Yeah.
But that was almost 17 years ago.
See, that's what
18 years ago, so that's why I said. I mean, I know, but you can't, you know,
that's
you can't be doing stuff like that.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm afraid of.
Well, that's why I said, right now she's been getting a ride to work, and we're taking care of all that, so she don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
My main thing is making sure, though, that I said she just gets to work and back, where she don't have to worry about it, because until she can probably pay her fines is what I'm guessing. Maybe she doesn't have to pay them all. Maybe she doesn't have to pay them. I said, I really don't know that deal. I haven't heard all the clues and stuff, but I know just by figuring it and the way I've heard from other people, she probably has to pay her fine before she can get her license. Even an occupational one, you got to pay even half your fines.
I don't know. Joe, I don't think he paid on the fines till later on.
Well, yeah. See, I don't know. I don't know how it works, so that's why I said I don't know.
Yeah.
But as soon as I know something, I said I'll let you know, but
Yeah.
right now I don't know, and hopefully maybe in the next couple of days you'll be able to talk to her yourself, so that way you can ask her.
Yeah. Well, I got no problem giving her the car. I'm just scared that she's going to drive. And I don't want her to get in any trouble, you know?
Well, that's why I said we're already working on getting her a vehicle ourselves, but you know, I already told her, I said, I didn't want her driving until she gets her license.
Oh, yeah.
Because anything happens, all I got to do is, you know, you get a tail light or something goes out, and the cops decide to wheel you over for that, and they find out you don't have a license, well, they're going to handcuff you, throw you in jail first, and they'll ask what's going on later.
And you know they're going to be watching her then.
Well, yeah, well, I already know that.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, you know, I didn't want her doing anything, so I truly know that she had a license. So I wasn't even worried about a car of any kind. I didn't care whose car she got. I wouldn't let her drive it. But it ain't up to me. I mean, I'm not a baby, you know, I'm not a babysitter, so.
Oh, yeah. That's what Ma told me, too. I ain't no babysitter.
Well, I mean, that's why you just let her do what she's going to do. But, I mean, we try to always warn her, but because I don't care whether she thinks she can or not. I said, you know, it's just too big of a chance to try taking and you get busted, and it doesn't pay, because then you're just instead of going one step forward, you're going almost 3 steps back.
Yeah, well, then she gets revoked. You know, then she loses her job, you know, and I don't want that.
But she will lose her job, I know. We already talked about that.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to let you go, so we can get this movie in, because otherwise we ain't going to get it in on time, because we'd like to go to bed around 8 o'clock.
Well, you just tell her, make sure she don't have to worry about Debbie.
Well, I'll tell her. I'm just telling you, just make sure you stay away and make it sure you're, you know, what you're supposed to be doing. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Don't do anything you're not supposed to, because I'm telling you, guys are still both walking on thin ice.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. I'm going to be here by myself.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure I tell her when I see her.
You know, I'll tell her I love her and miss her.
I will.
All right.
All right. You take care.
Yeah, you too then.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.